Welcome back, everyone, to more BDW Wrestling 24/7. And I do have to apologize to all of the fans for what happened with Val Venus and Zack Ryder attacking a tag team that was supposed to compete here tonight. Apparently, Hunico and Sin Cara were going to team up against Epico and Ted DiBiase Jr., but I guess Val Venus and Zack Ryder decided to attack the Hunico and Cara and decided to make sure that they couldn't compete here tonight. And the doctors have advised that Hunico and Sin Cara do not compete tonight. And of course, the board has also signed off on the doctor's note that said that those two can't compete here tonight. So I guess Terrible Terry Tate, this next matchup featuring Terrible Terry Tate, will take the place of that tag team matchup we were supposed to see. But I'm not very happy with this Val Venus and Zack Ryder now trying to seemingly take over BDW Wrestling. I mean, they're a tag team. We all get it. They're not happy with some of the things that Claire has done. But you know what? It's hard for Claire to make everybody happy. You know, Claire has to do what's best for BDW Wrestling. It doesn't matter if it's controversial. Claire will do it. Claire makes the tough decisions. That's why she's the general manager here in BDW Wrestling. She makes the tough decisions. She goes through and reviews the footage of every competitor. She reviews it extensively. And here comes Stone Cold Steve Austin here coming up for this next matchup. This is kind of a little bit of an interesting thing to see Stone Cold actually compete. Because normally, nowadays, he doesn't compete as much. He's had that bad neck, of course, that everybody's known about. He's had neck surgeries, and it's very rare to see him actually actively compete. Normally, nowadays, he's sometimes in movies. He's does a little bit of a podcast. Sometimes will appear on TV shows here and there, but Stone Cold's popularity, I think, has waned a little bit from his days as the Rattlesnake, the Texas Rattlesnake, the champion of wrestling and everything like that. But Terrible Terry Tate is trying to still make a name for himself. Terrible Terry Tate, of course, did a lot of Felcher and Sons work, as Stone Cold just hit the Stone Cold Stunner, and he's telling Terrible Terry Tate that he thinks he's number one, and now a cover 1-0 and a kick out there by Tate. And Stone Cold is showing off here in a stunner again to Terrible Terry Tate. This could be a very, very short matchup, as Stone Cold is just taking firm control in this matchup. And I think we might be seeing the Texas Rattlesnake stomp a mud hole in somebody and walk it dry, if you know what I mean. As Terrible Terry Tate now getting up to his feet, and now they bump into each other. And Stone Cold showing off here, and Terrible Terry Tate taking exception, tosses Austin into the corner. And shoulder thrusts. And that head of Terrible Terry Tate has to be hurting Stone Cold just a little bit. Of course, Terrible Terry Tate, though, he's been a proud competitor, and I believe he's actually a former BDW champion. And now he's got Stone Cold up and, takes him down with that suplex. And Terrible Terry Tate now with a cover. No, and a kick out by Stone Cold. Stone Cold's not going to go down that quickly. He's not going to go down that easily, as Terrible Terry Tate winds back with punches, and now he's got him up. And drops him with the suplex. And now Terrible Terry Tate runs the ropes, and a body splash to Stone Cold, and the referee says that it's too close to the ropes. So Stone Cold saved there by the ropes. I've heard of saved by the bell, but saved by the ropes is a little bit something different, as Austin is going to go for a last ride. And now Terrible Terry Tate stalking his prey, and he's running the ropes a little bit now, and he's, a splash to Stone Cold, and what's going to happen now is Stone Cold, and another splash by Terrible Terry Tate, and another big splash and a cover. The referee, 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Terrible Terry Tate defeats Stone Cold here in quick fashion, making short work of the Texas Rattlesnake. So Stone Cold getting a little bit upstaged here by Terrible Terry Tate, but Tate, I gotta give him credit. I mean, he just came in there and he beat Stone Cold's ass hands down as the fans are taking photos. And those photos might be worth a lot of money here, because I mean, Terrible Terry Tate just did what some people would think as impossible, squashing Austin here in the center of the ring. And congratulations to Terrible Terry Tate on this huge victory, and he might be on his way back on the up and up here in Ballydock Wrestling as the referee raises his hand and